Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta, and this is Legend of Dragoon. In the last episode, we took down Damia, the blue dragoon from the Dragon campaign. Her spirit was locked in this realm, and we had to help her out. Unfortunately, doing so used up our dragoon levels, so we are currently working on just getting them back. Quick Demon's Dance, a little bit more of that. Maru is... I want to say I'm actually getting okay at Cat's Cradle, right near the end of it. And I only need to do 2 or 3 more Moon Strikes, and then we'll unlock Dart's Final Edition. Let's see if we can make one of those happen right now. Please, please. Nope. Well, that's a shame. Alright. Let me charge up our dragoons by doing some little fights, and we will get started with the next dragoon shortly. There's one, and here's the second one. I did take a look, and we only needed 2 more, so at the end of this battle we should see Dart's Final Edition get unlocked. Maru is getting quite close as well, and obviously Rose is completely there at 100% of her last edition with this fantastic Demon's Dance, which... Oh! Can I get a 3 for 3? We actually missed the Demon's Dance at the beginning, so that's 4 for 4 on editions. We are on a roll this morning. Alright, let's take a quick peek and see if Dart... Oh, Maru leveled up too, and click! There we go, Blazing Dynamo, new edition. Ooh. Thankfully, that will probably get us more SP than Moon Strike, so let's go take a quick peek at that before we get started with these Dragoons. Blazing Dynamo, Editions 6. Ay, ay, ay. SP 100 off the bat, and 250, which is equal to Crush Dance. So this is completely equal to Crush Dance, not in difficulty, but in SP and damage at level 1, and it'll only go up from there. How are we doing with Maru? Maru is getting quite close at 63 out of 80, so 17 more, and we will unlock her Final Edition as well. Let's get into a battle and give a really quick test of what Blazing Dynamo might look like before I go back to just a little bit more training until we get our SP bars at max for these Dragoon fights. Man, these guys just keep showing up. This is like... I'm forgetting the last time that I didn't fight these guys. Like, it's ridiculous. Aw, bad start. Dart, here we go. Blazing Dynamo, can I do it? Oh! Yes! First try, boys! Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, let me fill up the bars as they need to. Rose, you're actually getting SP from being attacked, so you can... It's all good. Here we go. And we're fully healed. We're ready. We have SP at full. Let's go say hi to the next Dragoon. Oh, this place is pretty. Here too, the same as the past. He is... Oh, this is Belzac. Children! I will realize the freedom you wished and the future I promised to you. He probably has a deeper voice than that. Children, please watch us. Is that the soul of one of the dragoons that was trapped in this world? Yes, his name is Belzac. He's the dragoon recognized by the golden dragoon spirit. He's a massive boy just like Kongo, but what is trying to hold him to this world? Is that you, Rose? And Zieg? No, it seems not. Who are you? It is a long story. We don't have time to tell you about it right now. Yes, indeed. The subjugation of Kadasa will begin soon. This last strategy has to be completed for the sake of the children who were killed by Winglies. You haven't realized it yet. Realized what? You are... No, not only you, but everybody but me has died. Everybody has died, and that includes me. Shirley died too? It cannot be! I took the attack of Super Virage with my own body to be the shield for Shirley. You remember now? No way. I don't believe Shirley died. I don't believe it! Definitely a slightly more educated fellow than Kongol, but hey, that's a Kongol with hair right there, if I've ever seen it. Alright, what do we do about this guy? So, Kongol is... Oh, alright, sorry, Belzac. He is going to be weak to wind. Obviously, we don't have Albert with us, so wind is not as much an option. We don't really have anything particularly specialized for this guy, so I might wait for Maru to use Psychedelic Bomb. As far as magic goes, I think Dart is probably the one with the most magic. So, as always, we're just gonna use Dart special. Maru, once she gets level 5, might be a good candidate for that, but for right now, it's up to Dart. Alright, let's see, so 80, I'm trying to decide right now if we should be doing final bursts. That's 150 for 60. So 20 on every 50. I think final bursts are more effective, and it'll allow us to do at least 3 of them, whereas we can only do 1 dragon attack. So we're going to go with final burst. It'll be a boosted one thanks to the special. It should be a little bit more effective. Now, historically, Kongol has like no magic defense. He's a really tricky person to have in our party. That's one of the reasons we're not playing with him. Oh, kitty, get the fly. Oh, 2,400 damage. As demonstrated, I think that Belzac also has a pretty low defense. Now, Rose is a little bit trickier. I think we might save 2 Astral Drains, which means we can use the Dark Dragon. But yeah, basically the idea with this fight is hit him with as much magic as possible. Kongol and Belzac both have a massive physical defense and a very low magic defense, so just hit him where it hurts. And this is the coolest dragon. Oh, look at that. You could almost leave it at that. I don't know why he turns it white with this slice, but it's so cool. Another 2,000 damage. Oy. We are stomping this guy. Now, in theory, if it's at all similar to Kongol, he'll have like no turns at all because Kongol has like 2 speed compared to the 1,000 speed that everyone else has. That's not realistic. Kongol, he goes about 1/3 of the time as like Maru or something like that. He's just so slow. But huge amount of health, huge amount of physical attack, huge amount of physical defense. But the attack is pointless if you don't get to go very often. Alright. Another final burst. I don't know how much health this guy has, but after 3 major attacks, I don't think he was even at half. So he might have something like 20,000, whereas Damia had 9,000? Not sure. But this is, without a doubt, hurting him massively. And he hasn't had a turn yet. He has not attacked us once, I think. And if he uses his magic, we have a very high magic defense party. So, Rose, you have 4 more turns. We're going to demonstrate how much physical attack or defense this guy has with a perfect. Damia, this did about 900. Let's see what it does on Belzac. See, 300. He has 3 times as much physical defense as Damia. It's crazy. And he still hasn't gone yet, so I guess he does have just as slow speed as he's supposed to. How's everyone doing? Today we have someone with a chainsaw outside, so I'm hoping that's not too obtrusive. And otherwise, just, you know, moving along. He has a very low magic attack, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. I think that, is this his dragon?
Meteor strike!
No. Summons a meteor, and then he does the One Punch Man thing of punching the rock to disperse it so that it hits more spots. The ironic thing is that if he just let the meteor hit, it would probably do more damage. But he has no magic attack, and we have a very high magic defense. This is what could hurt. A physical attack, especially against Maru, this could be concerning. Let's see. 700! Yeah, that's more than half of her health. Hopefully Maru or Rose has a turn, so they can use some healing magic. He is at half health, and he's only had 1 turn, so he could... Well, I guess he went twice, but realistically, he might not have another turn in him. With it being the summer, we are also starting to have a few flies in the house. We like having the doors and windows open for that fresh air, but with it comes a bug or 2. Slightly unfortunate. Rainbow Breath, pretty much just healing Maru. Yeah, that's okay. That's very pretty. Can you guys imagine this game with modern graphics? It would be so pretty. So pretty. You still have 3 turns in you, Rose, so we're going to attempt to do some damage, but realistically that's not going to happen. We only hit 3 times with the addition. And Dart, you are out. I guess we'll just do a flame shot. Sure, why not? That's so cool. I like that. Still 1,000 damage, keeping in mind that we are in Dart's special, so his magic is boosted. Well, everything about him is boosted right now. What are you doing? Is that hitting everyone or just Dart? Everyone looks like. It's a magic ability, so it shouldn't do much. Yep, hardly anything. And then he'll probably do a physical attack. Oh no, alright. I guess a freezing ring. He's in the red. This is what it's like to have Kongal in your party. Like, no turns, and anyone sneezes on you with a little bit of magic power, and Kongal dies. You have to pretty much give him a legend task to cover his magic defense, and then he's reasonable. And you also have to give him a bandit's ring and bandit's shoes so that he goes at the correct speed. Then if you have anyone else in the party, they still get outshadowed. It's pretty rough. Very rough. Alright, Rose. Show him an Astral Drain. We're doing this more for the damage right now than the healing. And Death Dimension, I believe we only have 20 MP left, so Death Dimension doesn't really... does the same amount of damage, just to everyone. This also increases the likelihood that Maru would survive against a physical attack right now. She's a little bit weak. I doubt that Dart will finish this off with a physical attack, but let's try it. Let's see what happens. $384 with a boosted special. That's a thing. That's Belzac and Kongal. Maru could probably finish this right now with a Psychedelic Bomb, but I'm gonna just play it safe with her. She's the only one who could actually die from one attack. So let's try the Psychedelic Bomb. I'll try to hit this button enough. Let's try! I don't know what number I got. I was focused on the controller. Kaboom! 2,000. Wow. He's got to be down for the count now. Yep. Alright. We didn't even get to see him do a second physical attack. He did precisely 1 and 2 magic attacks. That's all he had time for. Oy oy oy. Level up for Rose. Woohoo! Alright, and with that, we need to charge up everyone's SP again for the next Dragoon. But first, now I remember all the truth. But death is not as sad as I imagined. Thank you, Rose. Oh, Belzac. You have the best name in this entire game. I love that name. It's not sad anymore. Yes, the Shirley you loved is there too. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm gonna go heal, or I'm gonna get SP up, and then heal, and then I'm going to meet you guys at the next Dragoon. Alright, we are healed. SP is at full, so let's go in and take a look. Here too, the same as the past. Syuveil. How do we say that name? I don't know. It is such an irony that you who study life and death cannot die completely. Is that you, Rose? Is anything wrong? You brought a lot of guests with you. I was asked by Shirley and came to see how you are doing. How are you? How are your studies? Through the subjugation of Mayfill, I think I completely understand where life comes from and where it goes. Winglies have been manipulating souls, namely life, from Mayfill, the place known as the Death Capital, and the Crystal Palace known as the Life Capital. We saw in Mayfell the destination of life. The darkness opened up into hell. The world of shadows without light. That is why you cannot die completely. I don't want to go to a world of nothing spread out on the tip of darkness. I don't like nothingness. Where should I go? I'll tell you now. That's so ominous. Like, they don't really have a good transition point, do they? Alright, he looks a lot like Lavitz, and that makes me sad. He doesn't look like Albert. Ugh. Okay, let's think about this for a second. Albert, what are his specifications? He has basically medium everything. Relatively low... I want to say relatively low attack and relatively high defense. Just overall, he's sort of like the everything character. Early game, he's the tank, but... how do we handle this? I'm a little bit nervous about doing a special, so let's just take him on normal style.
Yes.
Apparently not. Normal style? We didn't start out by embarrassing ourselves, that's for sure. Maybe we'll do it here.
Die.
Yep. Okay, that didn't do too much. What do we do about that? Okay, so that's... I think... is all of his spells are single target, right? That should be okay. Oh! That would have done 500 in a Dragoon. Even 500 in a Dragoon is quite a bit.
Yes. Go.
Ugh. I cannot focus on additions right now. I don't think this constitutes as a counterattack. How much are we looking at? 900. Let's have Rose start off with a psychedelic bomb and see what that does. $180, not bad. Okay. I think magic might be the way here. The only issue is his attack is really high, so it makes the likelihood of us surviving to do enough damage is relatively low. Yeah, Dart is already hurting badly. Let's do... we could do a speed up on, like, Rose or something, so that Rose gets through her Dragoon faster. She can also do Astral Drains. Rose is plenty, or Maru is plenty fast. And we want... oh, I should have done a Healing Breeze here. Hey, there we go. I guess that speed up is a little bit too effective. We want Dart to have a turn before he does, but I don't... we'll see if we have any... hey! Ask for what you want, and the world might even deliver. So my logic here is the psychedelic bomb demonstrated he might have relatively low magic defense, so we're going with the standard methodology of hit him in the face with magic and see how that goes. So our relatively poor attacks were doing around 300. Psychedelic bomb did 2000, so let's see what a final burst in a special does. I am a little bit nervous based on this interaction so far. that we might not be ready for the 4th Dragoon. Yeah, 16, this is the way. The dragon would have been a waste as well. This is what we're worried about, is an attack on Maru. 500. That should be about the maximum, so I think we can afford to have Maru do a freezing ring. We are saving MP for Rainbow Breath, so let's see what a freezing ring does. This is a 50% in a fire dragoon, so I don't think this will do much. Because Dart's dragoon special makes this weaker. I should have been thinking about that. Yeah, okay. Just do normal attacks with Maru, unless we're healing. Same plan. Oh, he's at half health. That's interesting. Same plan as with Belzac. We're going to slap this guy with a dragon and save 2 astral drains. We could always do a power-up on Maru, or on Rose as well. She has that massive attack, which we're actually slightly reasonable at, but this guy does counterattack a lot. So that's a little bit of a cause for concern. Should be Dart's turn. Beautiful. Final burst. He's under half. He should be close to red by now. So pretty. Alright, Maru, we already learned. We're doing physical with you. Only 3, that's unfortunate. 2. Alright, who's he going for? This is Dragon. Isn't this a single person dragon too? Or is it a everyone dragon? I'm trying to remember. Looks like everyone. Yeah. Very strange animation. Keeping in mind that Dart and Maru do have the Legend Cask, so that's why I did almost nothing to them. We're holding on to Rose's Astral Drain, just as a backup. And he goes back to magic. He's not using Blossom / Rose Storm. That is what makes Albert actually strong. Reducing damage by 50% from all sources for 3 turns is incredibly powerful. It's considered, I think the ultimate party in most people's eyes is, so you have to have Dart, and then you have 2 other people, and it's Haskell, Maru, and Albert. You basically pick 2 of those, Albert being a defensive option, and Maru and Haskell being the mega offensive options. Maru is not quite there yet for us. She's sort of a slow build, and then she comes to fruition later, in my opinion. Haskell is definitely the most powerful of them all. We're just not... We're going with these 2 because I haven't done a playthrough with Rose, and I think Maru is hilarious. That's why we have them. This might take down Syuveil. Let's see. Flap those wings, Dart. Boing! Kneel. He didn't kneel. Belzac kneeled. Belzac has class. Beautiful. More money! The, getting our SP up here has been very lucrative. Dart leveled up. Nice. Somewhere in the East Country, there is this legend. Life does not come from anywhere or go anywhere. It just goes around with all the other lives. It is a part of a great wheel. I can come back again to the place with light, to the place with warm lives. How can I tell you? But maybe ahead, in the hell you saw in Mayfield, there might be a place with light waiting for you. All is up to you. Yes, it is what I have to decide. Where I want to go now. I must think it through. Thank you, Rose. Let's keep going, Dart. Unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the episode. I was hoping to do all three, but took a little bit of time, and we got Dart's final edition. So, in the next episode, we're going to take down the 4th and last Dragoon. I hope to see you there. This has been Creeta. Bye-bye!